So I am going to start with our Youth Philanthropist of the Year, Leona Thurston. And I'll read a little bit about Leona. Give it up for Leona. So since I'm going to read a little bit about her, and then I'll ask Leona to come up and tell us about herself in her own words. Like many young people at the start of the pandemic, Leona initially found it hard to stay connected and engaged when everything shut down. So she took action and began volunteering for Advocates, where she witnessed the impact of COVID on issues like domestic violence, teen dating violence, and sexual assault. With Advocates, she helped develop a new program working with youth from all Routt County high schools to create a curriculum of consent and healthy dating educational material to be presented to students by students. She then began working for Grand Futures on educating youth on the risks of substance abuse and with partners in mentoring a 7th grade girl. In addition to her work with Advocates, Grand Futures, and partners in Routt County, Leona has also been very involved with 4-H, which is where she first discovered her passion for public speaking and being a leader. This ultimately led her to be the youngest speaker at the Women's March, an experience she calls the most impactful of her life. She has also become very involved with Steamboat Creates, teaching summer young at art camps and interning, as well as developing the Pivot Point Task Force, incorporating art, creativity, and mental health wellness targeted toward the LGBTQ community. Leona is inspired by 4-H's motto, make the best better. She looks toward the future and finding additional ways to be a catalyst for positive change and always wants to work with purpose. We think she already has and look forward to seeing what great things Leona will do in the future. So Leona, will you come up, please?
Thank you so much for this incredible recognition. It truly is an honor to be recognized next to the other incredible individuals and businesses here tonight. Before I begin my speech, I would like to start by thanking the people who got me here today. To begin with, I would like to thank Liesl and Julia from Advocates for being very impressive and inspiring mentors for me. Second, I would like to thank my amazing family and wonderful boyfriend, Matthew, for their endless support and love. Throughout this experience, I have been presented with many different opportunities. During these opportunities, I've had very many life lessons. I would like to share a few of those lessons with you today. The first lesson is that one person's perception is not always another person's reality. When I began working with Advocates, I had no idea how prevalent the issues of sexual assault and domestic violence were in our community. Steamboat's a very easy place to look at and assume that everyone lives the same happy and safe lifestyle. But unfortunately, this is not true. I challenge each of you to speak your mind and stand up for the issues you believe in. I challenge each of you to help everyone succeed. Instead of assuming everyone has what they need, be willing to help them. I also challenge you to go through life with an open mind. The second lesson that I would like to share with you tonight is that the small things matter. I believe that each and every one of you are capable of making change. Instead of striving to change the world, strive to change one moment for one person. Offer a compliment to someone who seems down. Offer a hand of help to someone who seems like they're struggling. Go through life with positivity and ambition, because you never know how big of an impact on the community one small moment can have. If you take anything away from my speech, I hope that you will go through life with a smile and a purpose. I hope that you, instead of jumping to conclusions and judging, will live with an open mind and accept others. I believe that everyone deserves to be heard and everyone deserves to feel accepted. And I believe we can make this happen one small moment at a time. Thank you.
I just asked Leona if I could borrow her. This is Rod Hanna's photographs are what we're presenting to our Philanthropist of the Year, as we have for a while, I think. So thank you, Rod, wherever he is.